Hello guys, welcome back to my new video. I'm a big shit. Today we will be discussing about Ohm's law. So let's start. So Ohm's law was discovered by George Simon Ohm. So he was the one who had made the Ohm's law, and today I'll be telling you about Ohm's law. So, what Ohm's law gives us? What is the main reason what this Ohm's law tells us? So, Ohm's law gives us a formula that is used to calculate the relationship between voltage, current, and resistance. So, these three terms, that is voltage, current, and resistance, are the main three things in Ohm's law, and the Ohm's law gives a formula that tells the relationship between these three terms, that is voltage, current, and resistance. Now, what are these three terms? These are very important three terms that we should understand when we are working on circuits and electricity. So, let's tell you what it means. And we're going to be doing some experiments based on voltage, current, and resistance. So, let's understand first voltage. So, what is voltage? So, voltage is the power or the pressure from an electrical circuit's power source that pushes electrons. So, we all know that when there is a circuit, electrons flow in that circuit, and what the voltage does, it gives a pressure to the electrons to make it flow. So it is kind of like a power source that makes the electrons move, and that is voltage. Now, who gives this voltage? Who gives the power to move the electrons? Who gives the pressure to move the electrons? Yes, you are right, that is battery. So let's look at a battery. So here is a battery, a simple battery, everyday battery. Now, if you look at the battery carefully, you will see that there is some volts. How much volts of this battery is, that is written in this. So let's find it out. So if you look closely, 1.5 volts. So this battery is about 1.5 volt. So, and one more thing that I should tell, that voltage, the unit of voltage is volts. Okay, so we use volts. Okay, and in this battery, 1.5 volt, this is written. So batteries are of range of volts. You can have 5 volts battery, 9 volts battery, and so on. Okay, so this is what voltage is. Now let's look at what is current. So current, we know what is current. Current is like moving, something is moving. So here, when we are talking about electricity, we should say electric current. So what this means, electric current? It basically means that all the charged particles, all the negatively charged particles, that is electrons, move in the circuit. So an electric current is a stream of charged particles such as electrons or ions moving through a conductor like a wire, copper wire, anything. So basically it's the movement of the charged particles, electrons or ions, in the wire. That is current, electric current. And the unit of current is ampere. So I hope you are all clear about these two specific terms, that is voltage and current. Now the last term, that is resistance. Let's look at it. So what is resistance or electrical resistance? What is it? So we all know resistance comes from the word resist. What means resist? Resist means to oppose or stop. Resistance. So it means that it is something that opposes the current, the electrical current, and that is electrical resistance. So basically it is which opposes the electrical current. Simple. And this resistance, what is the unit of resistance? So resistance is measured in ohms. This much resistance, ohms. Okay, and there is a symbol for that, this omega, and I will show you that symbol. This is the omega symbol. This is helps to show the electrical resistance. So for example of resistance, we can take a resistor. We all know what is a resistor, that opposes the current. So we all know what is a resistor. that is an example of resistance. It resists the current. So also a light bulb or anything that we are giving electricity, like any appliance that we are having, basically when we are making circuit we take light bulb, they are also acting like a resistor. They also give resistance to the current. And so we are all we have so I have completed three terms, that is current, voltage and resistance. Now Ohm's law gives the relation between these three terms. So what is the relation between these three terms? Let's understand. So here is the Ohm's law that tells the relation between the three terms, that is current, voltage and resistance. So this is the current. So current equals to V, which is the voltage, upon R divided by R. Okay. So what this means? This means that the current is indirectly proportional to the resistance. Means if the resistance increases, then the current will decrease. First thing, it means that if the resistance increases, right, opposing the current, if it increases, then the current will decrease when the voltage is constant. Okay, this should be constant, because if this also changes, then the current will also get a power to overcome the resistance. I hope you are getting it. So what I mean in here is that if the resistance of the current, means if the resistance increases, then the current will decrease if the voltage is constant. But if the voltage is varying, if it is more, if it is changing, okay, sorry, it is changing, then it would affect the current, because voltage is directly proportional to the current. So it happens when the resistance is indirectly proportional to the current when the voltage is constant. Okay, so this is the relation between current, voltage and resistance that was beautifully given by that is beautifully given in Ohm's law. So this basically means that if the current is directly proportional to the voltage if the resistance is constant, and the resistance is indirectly proportional to the current when the voltage is constant. Simple and easy. Now I will show you a simple circuit, and I will make you understand by that also. Okay, and also this, when you are doing this formula, when you are finding it, the temperature should also be constant. The temperature should not vary. Temperature remains constant. Now let's show you a simple circuit. I will show you just a simple circuit, and I hope you understood these three terms: voltage, current and resistance, and the relation between these three terms. I'll show you a simple circuit including battery and a bulb. The bulb will glow. The battery is going to give some voltage. The current will flow in that. So let's just make a simple circuit. So here I have just a bulb holder and some wires connected. I will connect a battery and show you the bulb glow. So here I have connected the wires, two ends of the wires with the bulb. This is giving some voltage. The current is flowing in this wire. It's making the bulb glow, if you can see it. So the bulb is glowing. Now I hope you know there is a tungsten in here that is heating. So tungsten is a very high melting point. It does not melt with this temperature. It gets heated and it glows a bright light. That is this bulb, and this is how voltage, current and resistance all are related, and this is a simple circuit. Okay, voltage, current, this is also resistance. This bulb is also giving some resistance. If you put a resistor in here, it is also going to give some resistance to the current that is flowing. Okay, this bulb is also acting like a resistance. So this is what I can explain simply about Ohm's law, about this circuit and also the three main terms. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have understood the Ohm's law, then please subscribe to my channel and also like and share. We will meet in the next video. Until then, goodbye. Keep watching more videos and please subscribe to my channel. Goodbye.